Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to look at Baral, Chief of Compliance. So I saw this card and I was like, this seems interesting, let's make a deck on it. And that's about as far as the thought process went. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's start with artifacts, Wayfarer's Bauble, Soaring. Blue can't really ramp that well, so that's about the best we can do. Into the fun, Miscast, Annual, Force Spike, Spell Snare, Disrupt, Spell Pierce, and Syncopate. It's all basically do the same thing. We have Siren Storm Tamer, Unsummon, and Robe of Mirrors. This is obviously just to protect the Chief of Compliance. Next, 2 drops. We have Silver Mirror, Remand, Disdainful Stroke, Thought Vessel, Mana Leak, Echoing Truth, Damping Spirit to start shutting off other people who are trying to get to combo or anything like that. Sky Diamond, Essence Scatter, Negate. We have Impulse. Run Away Together is dumb. Basically, you can bounce 2 of your opponent's creatures back to their hand. Like, I don't know. I think it's really good. Jawari Disruption. It's a land that also is a Force Spike. Tails End counters abilities and legendary, or basically just commanders. Divert Disaster. Boomerang. Counterspell. And now time for 3 drops. So obviously got a lot of removal and counter spells, because that's what he does. He will just try to get everybody to comply, you know. He doesn't mean too much harm. Walking Sprite, cost reduction, Dissipate. His counter spell, Curator's Ward, is another protection for him. We have Aether Barrier. This is another stacks piece. Whenever a player plays a creature spell, they sack a permanent unless they pay 1. Twist Reality, counterspell. And we'll just ignore that. Unwind. Disallow. Exclude. Sinister Sabotage. And Cancel, which is basically counterspell in this deck, because you get the cost reduction. Okay. Refute. Find the Villain's Lair. Dream Fracture. And that should be it for the counterspells in the 3 slot. We will go to other pieces that are stacks adjacent pieces. Our set, Arcane Laboratory, and then this is just value stock up. And then we have cost reducers, who also just get better as the game goes on. Onigin, Durger, Focus Mage. And then a few other creatures we play is Laboratory Maniac, because you gotta figure out how to win a game at some point. Well, we'll get to that in a second, for sure. Remand and Dismiss. Failed Inspection. It loots when you counter a spell. And Spellgyre. Okay. We have Drawn from Dreams, which is basically, well, and this deck is a little bit better than stock up because it costs 3 mana and you look at the top 7, but it's fine. Memory Deluge, more card value later in the game. And then we have one of our win cons, which is Murmuring Mystic. Tolerant obviously would be pretty good. Sometimes the game just, just drags on and on and on. And then we have Aetherize, when people try to attack us for some reason. Not sure why. Okay, 5 mana stuff. Aether Gale. We'll do it like this. Thranduil's Decree, I think. Gain a counter target spell. Permanent counter this way, exile it. Instead of putting it in its owner's graveyard, may cast that card without paying its mana cost for as long as it remains exiled. Mana, or Mystic Confluence. And invoke the winds. So someone gets like a giant powerful creature out, you just take it. And then the other one condition is Shark Typhoon. And then one card I added just as another way to try to get the game over with at some point is Fleet Swallowers. So basically, what you're trying to do is either mill out your opponents with it, or if you get Laboratory Maniac in your hand, is to start milling yourself out because it's target player. So, and yeah, rest are basic lands because reasons.